Why is encoding and decoding important in communication? Imagine trying to have a conversation where your words are a secret code that only you understand. Without knowing how to send and interpret messages clearly, communication can become a confusing puzzle. That's exactly what encoding and decoding are all about. They are the steps that make sure your message gets across and is understood correctly. When you speak, you are encoding your thoughts into words, gestures, or symbols that others can understand. The person listening then decodes those words back into meaning. If either step isn't done well, the message can get lost or misunderstood. Think about it this way. If you say something confusing or use words that don't match the listener's background, they might not get what you mean. That's why clear encoding is so important. It involves choosing the right words, tone, and gestures to match who you are talking to. On the other side, decoding is about paying attention and interpreting the message accurately. If someone is distracted or if there are language differences, decoding can become tricky. That's where communication barriers come in. Noise, distractions, or emotional states can block the message from being understood. When encoding and decoding are smooth, these barriers are less likely to cause problems. Another reason encoding and decoding matter is because they help with feedback. When you send a message, you want to know if the other person understood it. If they respond with questions or comments, that's feedback showing they decoded your message correctly. If not, you might need to clarify or change how you are communicating. This back and forth keeps conversations clear and helps avoid misunderstandings. The medium you choose also affects encoding and decoding. Talking face-to-face allows you to use words and body language together, making it easier to get your message across. Sending a text message, however, relies only on words, so you need to be extra careful with your wording. If you don't encode your message properly for that channel, the receiver might not decode it the way you intended. Good encoding and decoding also build trust and relationships. When people understand each other well, they feel respected and valued. This is especially important in work or social settings, where clear communication helps teams work better and friends stay connected. In short, encoding and decoding are the foundation of all communication. They turn your thoughts into words or symbols and then back into understanding. When these steps are done well, they help break down barriers, reduce confusion, and make social interactions smoother. Both people share responsibility for making sure messages are clear and understood. Improving these skills makes you a more effective communicator and helps you connect better with others every day.